I'm going to explain the code I use for my challenge number 10. First of all, I use screen 1 when the screen 1 initialize do call tinydb1. Tinydb1 is like a storage of data. So what it's going to do is like get data and storage it. Then it tag it to the development and value to sort false. When click the bottom one, and the bottom one is right here, the one that says start, it will open another screen name welcome. Then we go to welcome. When button 2 click do open another screen name. I'm going to explain the code I use for my challenge number 10. First of all, I put when screen 1 initial I do call tinydb. This tinydb is like an storage data. So what it is going to do is like recomplain data and storage it. Then it tag it to development, value to store false, and then I put when bottom one is right here, the one that says start. It will open another screen name welcome. It will open the screen name welcome, and when bottom 2 click, it will open another screen name summary. And the bottom 2 is right here, the one says start space tracker, and it will open to this screen. Then it is going to open another screen name summary. So this is a little bit complicated. When summary on other screen close, this will close the other screen when this screen open. Then btn story, that is a screen, a button, a click, it will open another screen name history. History is this screen. Then when this button is clicked, it will open another screen with an start volume, screen name add expense. That add expense is here, and with the value income. This is for start getting some numbers in the text boxes. Then this is the same but in another text box. Then we set the tinydb here to storage all the data that we are putting in the text boxes and the bottoms. When the bottoms are clicked, all the data will go directly to the tinydb. Tinydb, as I explained, is a data recollector. Then we got this format number. This is only to give the format to the number, like it will instantly appear in pesos format. As I explained, these two codes are for giving the numbers that we set to the text boxes and then click the button format. Like if you want it to be like in pesos, in Mexican pesos, it will instantly appear in Mexican pesos and will have decimal numbers. So I'm going to show you the designer screen. Here we got the income and expense bottoms, and here are the text boxes that will appear in order that we click these two buttons and set the numbers that we want to be appear in this section. So finishing explaining this screen, summary screen, when we click in income and expense, it will directly like send us to another screen. This is this screen at expense. Here we are going to type the the numbers we want to income or expense, and this system. Here, if we click in this button, it will open another screen that says in which category we want to spend all the money. If we want to travel, if we want to transport, if we want to buy clothes or anything else. And if we click in this button, it will send us to another screen with all the dates we can use. We set the date and category, and we type the numbers we want. We click on submit, and it will instantly do the calculates and all this stuff, and it will plus or minus the numbers we got after. So then we click this button to return to the summary screen. And if we want to reset all the expense tracker, we just click in the reset expense tracker, and that's it. Then we click in view history, and it will send us to this screen. This is a little bit more complicated. So here we are going to setting a variable, and here we are saying that when this screen initialize, we are coding it to use this tiny bit is going to recollect all the data and send it to the history screen and direct it to internet. These blue little boxes are like to make lists about what we are recollecting, what data we are recollecting. Then balance, then the format is what type of letter we want to use. Then if we click on the btn return button, we close the screen, the history screen, and this is for giving the numbers format. Like if you want it to appear in Mexican pesos, it will appear in Mexican pesos and with decimal numbers. Finally, we have the add expense blocks. This is the design screen. So we are setting the variables, and here we are setting the variables to the list of categories. If we want to expand it in fuel, in travel, vacation, house maintenance, vehicle maintenance, bike maintenance, transportation, housing, etc. Then here are we like making some lists, and this list, what these lists are going to do is like pick the information and do all the calculated stuff. Then we got the tiny bits. The tiny bits, as I said before, are like the storage of all the data we set into the text boxes, the add, invents, or income text boxes. Then we are picking all the information in order to the date, to the category, to the amount we set in the 10 boxes, and the amount if we want to income it. Then here we are setting the numbers we want to appear in the text boxes, the result text boxes. Here is the format of the number we want to be appearing in the results, in the final results. Here we are adding the items to the list. The list is the global history. We are making a list with all the data the TinyBD recollected. And all this information is going to appear in the history screen. The history is here. Here are going to be all the information that we set into the add expense or income screen. Then we click on return summary, and it will appear this. Here are going to appear the income, the expenses, and the balance. The balance is the calculate of this and this.